I know we've talked about for our future kids, we want to let them take their own paths and whatever their passions are. But there are still certain values and teachings that we want to pass on to them.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of, I don't want to tell our kids certain things that you should live your life like this, but I want to try to show by example and then also sort of subconsciously encourage that.
Yeah.
So what would you say is something you might do to encourage them for that, the creativity like you had growing up with your art? Linda just broke the cookie jar.
I just decapitated the T-Rex.
We're no longer going to do any of our.
He's alive. He's alive.
Is he? I didn't hear a smash.
Hold on.
Okay. That's her other.
I just piddled myself. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
How you're going to instill a sense of calm and direction and passion in our children?
I think the most important thing is just playing and exploring different things. Like I would be really excited to like craft days with them and even, playing sports and stuff. Like just to try everything to see what they lean towards.
Yeah. Actually, play is what I'm excited about because I can't remember where I heard there was a documentary or something and they were saying, I can't remember what country it was, but it was it Norway
was it Finland or?
But they were saying how they actually would a large chunk of time for kids just to go and play because they found that activity actually made them learn more and grow more. And I think that's totally true. When I was a kid, so our parents encouraged us to get out there and play sports or to get out there and just like goof off. We would build forts. We would create our own little Olympics in the backyard.
Oh my gosh, we did that too.
Oh my gosh, all these little things, but they just didn't want us sitting inside just staring at a screen. And I think that's probably even harder nowadays because there wasn't an internet like there is now.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What else?
We would play volleyball in the living room. Like we would hit it up against the wall, and we had to keep it up.
We were not allowed to do that. My dad would not be happy because they had a lot of little breakables and things, and so we had to take any of that rough housing or sports stuff outside. That's the thing.
Like I don't want the house to be like. To me, the house itself is not precious, and not that I don't care that things break. Like I want to take care of stuff, but I also don't want people to come in and be like, "Ooh, I can't ruin that," or "Ooh, I can't like mess that up because it looks too perfect." Like, what's the point?
Well, you know how I am. I like everything in its place. So it's going to be interesting when we have kids that come along and see if that's. But I think I'm kind of like with you. Like at the end of the day, if we had somebody over, or even when we have kids, if they broke something, at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't really care. It's just something. But it'll be sad if it was, a collectible or something that we brought from one of our memories on a trip or something like that.
Yeah, but then you could just glue it back together.
True.
And then it's another craft day.
There you go. Perfect. Win-win.
What else? We used to play, James and I used to play Power Rangers. I don't know how you play Power Rangers, but we did.
You wear Spanx and you put on a mask.
And we would climb trees.
Oh yeah, we were monkeys.
And
we actually, in our forest, because we were backed on to the forestry, and so we would go out and we would bring all these materials to build. And then, so I would take my dad's tools to get out there and build. But then we would start to bring stuff from the house that we would stage it like a little living area and like a bed area. Not that we ever slept out there.
That was your first property.
Yeah, it kind of was. Maybe there's still this Rockport. Actually, I think it's now a big subdivision.
Someone's going to find it and be like, there was an ancient civilization here.
Yes.
This was their toilet.
They weren't very civilized. Thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been a lot of fun.
And thanks to you guys for listening and joining us.
Yes, we'll talk to you guys again soon. I want you guys to text me, 310-496-8667. Tell me something that you've done to bring a bit of play into your life.
Well, that'll be nice.
Yeah, good to hear. Then this is also me being lazy because I learned from them and then we can incorporate that into our lives.
True, yeah. And if you enjoyed the podcast, feel free to rate and tell your friends.
Tell all your friends. We're the coolest place to hang out.
Tell your cats. Tell your dogs.
All of them.
Pigs.
And then, lastly, Linda, love you.
Love you.